So I am Phil from RopeBreak here, and I am here with the one and only Primate. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm not just going to growl and grunt. I'll adopt the English language for this one.
It does always help for interviews. Yeah, I found that.
Yeah, I'll let this one slide. I'll speak English on this one, bilingual and that.
So we're here at the NGW Academy Open Day, and there's quite a big turnout. Actually, it's pretty big. Are you quite impressed with the turnout that came out?
Yeah. If I'm honest, we always have a good turnout anyway. If you look at the trainers that we've got here, obviously it speaks for itself. But we also have a good turnout anyway. It could just be because the Northeast crowd, everyone wants something for free. So because it's free today, that's why we could have a lot of people there. We don't know, but yeah, there's a lot of new faces here, which is good, and it's key really at a time where wrestling is at a high, I'd say, in the UK. It's key that we have new faces coming through the door. Because once you're spitting one out into the big wide world of fending for themselves, you need to bring some more in to sort of push the boat and bring through new talent. But yeah, it's a really good turnout. Really good.
That's another thing that Rampage has been saying. It's a kind of a resurgence. You need the new guard. It's sort of
it's a conveyor belt, isn't it? It's a conveyor belt of talent. You start off at the bottom with the groceries and the veg, and by the time you get to the top, you're with the steak and the chicken and stuff. But yeah, it's an ever-evolving door, isn't it, of talent. And I'd like to think as well that, I'd like to say, being part of that talent that came at the Northeast, that it's getting better. I speak solely upon the NGW Academy, that the talent we're putting out the door, they're fit for purpose, so they're able to go away and have matches at promotions where they don't know anybody and get some great feedback, and that comes back to myself and to Jamie Screwface and to Ollie as well, Rampage. And you hear it all the time how impressed people are with the guys that this academy puts out, So it's nice, it's good.
As soon as I walked in the door, I was saying to Rampage, Ollie, and saying how positive everyone is. That's one of the things I have noticed compared to, you look at the scene 7 or 8 years ago, and you possibly might not have had that sort of a vibe. It might not have been quite like that. It seems very much more open and accessible.
Yeah, totally. Now, there's we pride ourselves. Basically, Ollie was my trainer when I first started, and one thing that was instilled in me from day one was respect. There's a locker room respect on the basis of, there's a lot of camaraderie here. We have a good joke, we have a good laugh on, but people know where to draw the line. There's obviously respect for the I don't use the word veterans because it makes you sound like you're 90-year-old, but the more established wrestlers who've got a bit of experience. And it's nice when you've got those wrestlers openly giving feedback, and positive feedback, not just pulling people apart, positive feedback to the younger guys and or the less experienced people. It's something that's always been a big thing here, and it's something that Rampage and Jamie have always pushed for. And when I came through and I started helping with the training the younger guys as well, it's something I've instilled in people from day one, that you have to have that respect for people. You come in, you say hello, you shake hands. You probably notice everyone shakes each other's hands. You hug people you want to hug and stuff, and there's a mutual sort of we're here to do a job, we're here to train, but we're here to obviously be friends as well,
Absolutely. One of the things I was saying to Ollie there is, how does the NGW Academy now compare to the training that you received when you first started? So
there was less people when I started. It's hard for me to sort of compare myself to others on the basis of I'm a bit crazy, as you probably well know. So when I first started training, I threw my everything at it. I've always been an avid gym goer, so I've always trained around that as well. But the training I got then is the same level of training as what people are getting now. It's up to the person who gets training what they do with it. We'll give you all the tools in the world. It's up to you how you build that house. And that's what we try to tell people as well. Training happens here once a week. If you only came training here once a week and did nothing else, you progress, but at a much slower rate. Outside of the training, you've got another 6 days where you can eat well, go to the gym, rest properly, watch wrestling, get ideas. Not the wrong ideas, but it's only 1 day a week. It's up to you what you do it is. For myself, when I started, I trained here on a Tuesday, but I was in the gym every morning and every night. So I would still train. I would still go to the gym, be at the gym Tuesday morning, then do wrestling Tuesday night. Every other day, I'd be in the gym before work and after work. And then it would come a weekend, I'd be wrestling Friday, Saturday, Sunday every weekend. So it was a lot more than just once a week for me. But like I say, everyone's given the same level of training. Everyone's shown the same level of respect. It's about what they do with that, to how quickly they progress.
One of the questions that I'm going to be asking everyone today here is, if there is that one person that is listening to this thinking, well, I'm not too sure, I'm not 100% sure of what's going on, I don't know if I want to give it a go, what would you say to that person?
Everybody's been that person. Everybody's been sat at home watching TV, watching the WWE, or watching New Japan, or watching AAA, or watching Lucha Underground. They've all went, that'd be class to do, that'd be so good to be one of them. Then they hear that they could potentially come to start wrestling and think, oh, but I'm so far away from the people I'm watching on TV, I don't know if I want to go. Everyone's scared of a challenge. Everyone's not just scared of a challenge, but everyone's scared of what they don't already understand. And everyone's been that person that's thought, do I, don't I? You'll never know what it's like until you potentially try it. And that's what I say. When you come to here, your first session is free anyway, so you're not financially burdened that you've got to splash out to find out if you like it or not. Your first session is free. What you normally find is, if you're a big wrestling fan, you're gonna have an understanding-ish of what's going on. But it's when people come and they take that first bump, that's the love it or hate it. So now it's like the Marmite test.
It's the Marmite moment.
Yeah. As soon as you take that first bump, it's like either that was great, or it's I think I'll keep just watching it on TV. But yeah, if you that person at home with do I, don't I, everyone's been that person. So you're not alone. Everyone's been like that. If people want to jump on social media, they can find me at _Primate_ on Twitter, on Instagram. Got any questions, queries, burning desires? Reach out, ask us the questions. I get back to anybody. I'm not. What's the word? I'm just not a dick. So I'll speak to anybody. I'm humble enough now. I think everyone else should be as well.